Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, welcome to the week with me, Comrade Fatso, where we tear apart the week's news like a politician tearing up election promises. Now, in this edition of the week, we're going to be doing an interview with a guy who some of you might follow on social media and Instagram and watch him posting endlessly about the receipts that he has. Others may have seen him on the sidelines of Zimbabwe national football team football matches and have thought that maybe he is a striker or the new Kama Billiard. Others of you may still have heard of him through various corruption allegations that have been leveled against him in the press. Ladies and gentlemen, today in studio, I am joined by the one, the only, Mr. Comrade Sowikno. Welcome to the show, Comrade Mr. Sowikno. So, my first question is, why do you always take photos of receipts, comrade? I mean, I'm trying to understand it. I mean, like, for instance, I just went out, I bought a $2 sadza, I've posted the picture on my Instagram, no one has liked it. So, I'm wondering, why do you take all these photos of your receipts? Is it because you think you're going to lose them? Or you think maybe you're going to have a big night out, then you're going to wake up the next day with a serious babido, and you forgot how much Louis Vuitton you bought?
No, it's not that serious, Fatso. This is social media. So people shouldn't take social media that serious. The whole purpose is to post something that's interesting. So if you're going to post a watch that costs 700,000 rands, that's interesting to people. That's why you're saying when you post your $2 receipt, nobody likes the picture. But if I post my picture, I get 5,000 likes.
Right.
So that's the whole point. On social media, if you want more followers, you have to post interesting things. So I mean, it's not that serious. It's just social media.
Okay. So what you're saying, comrade, is I need to buy a $200 plate of sadza, post that on Instagram, then my likes will go through the roof.
Something like that.
Right. Gabas, I'm coming for that $200 plate of sadza very soon. Now, I think also, a question that's on everyone's lips at the moment, they're all asking themselves, is do you consider yourself the blesser of Zifa? And are the players like your sugar darlings?
Yeah, well, not so much the blesser, but I'm just a citizen who's patriotic. So I supported soccer because I figured that, I'd seen that there's potential. So I did it wholeheartedly. And as a successful businessman, I just wanted to be seen to be doing something for the nation, basically. Got to give back to the community.
So in case, let's say, Kama Billiard gets injured in a game, are you able to run on as a super sub?
Yeah.
Or just on the sidelines?
Yeah.
Okay, so a serious question now. There's stories in the press. And what's your response to these allegations about this corrupt awarding of this $5 million ZESA tender?
No, pretty much. It's not the tender was not $5 million. The tender is $173 million. So $5 million is a payment towards that tender, which is where my argument was that there's nothing unusual or surprising about a $5 million payment when there's $173 million at stake. This is a 100 megawatt power plant, and there are two parties, my company and ZPC. So if any one of us feels they've been aggrieved, we know how to seek remedy. It's not something that the newspapers can micromanage. It's not something that anybody else can interfere, because we have a contract. So we have a marriage, we have a relationship. We are bound by, strict agreements in the contract that one has to deliver this, one has to do that. So I'm not going to give in to any pressure from a newspaper or from journalists now.
Okay. Yeah. And I think it leads on to another question that we're talking about, wealth. Considering in this country there are those who are wealthy, but we've got a vast majority who are living in abject poverty. Yeah. And so that leads me on to the question: do you not think a government and a country needs policies that ensure social and economic justice and people's basic rights, instead of people having to rely on the goodwill and philanthropy of millionaires and billionaires?
Yeah, well, I couldn't agree more, but I'm not a legislator, neither am I a government official. I'm just a concerned citizen. Where there's any situation that has the country's reputation at risk, like the issue of Kuwait, I will step in. Where there's a delay or the government we all know how the economy is performing. We all know the situation the country is in. So as a successful, concerned citizen, if any situation arises, I will act. I believe in action.
Okay. And finally, I'm going to close with a very ZBC-style closing question. Comrade, what is your message for the youth of Zimbabwe? You can speak there behind the camera, hopefully. We hope they'll be there.
Okay, well, to the youth, I would say, work hard now, because getting old when you don't have money is the worst thing that you can ever imagine. You gotta start working hard now, keep focused, never give up, don't aim too high.
Okay, comrade, that's enough. I also need to give my own closing message to the youth. So basically, youth, just like he said, but times two. My name has been Comrade Fatso. This has been Sewigno. You have joined us on the week. We thank you. We will see you online very soon. Sewigno, thank you very much, Comrade.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.